Hey guys, I have a small book haul for you guys today, and I know that I just did a part 1 and part 2 book haul, but these were like either loaners or gifts that one of my friends brought me, and actually one of them I did technically buy, but it was something that like he got it for me and I paid him back for it, and this was like a couple months ago, so this was technically something that I bought like 3 or 4 months ago, so I'm not really counting it as like spending money. I don't know, that might be a silly way to look at it, but anyway, when you see it, you'll understand why I bought it. It's a monster. Okay, it is the giant Harry Potter Page to Screen, The Complete Filmmaking Journey by Rob McCabe, I don't know, but I love it, and it's a giant beast, and it's fantastic, and I think a couple people have hauled this on BookTube, but, basically, my friend works at Barnes & Noble, and they were having a sale where, it was, I guess they were low stocked on these, so they reduced it to $20, I think from like $75 or $80, which was beautiful. Wait, does it have the price? Yep, $75, and it reduced to $20, and since my friend gets an employee discount, it was $15. So $60 off of this bad boy. You know I needed it. You know I needed it. So, and I don't know how to show you guys a whole lot of it because it's really big, but here's an example that's talking about the Death Eaters and their costumes and designs and probably the actors. But yeah, so very happy to have this. I'm definitely not going to read it cover to cover, but I will probably just pick it up and read bits of it until I finish it. And I'll probably, like, skip all over the book, like, you know, read about the first movie and then read about the actors and stuff like that. So yeah, that's exciting. And then, he brought me, a amazing X-Men comic. He saw this, and, he and I both love Scotty Young. And Scotty Young did this variant cover, so, yeah, he asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, duh, so I paid him back for it, and it's beautiful, and I'm excited to read it. And then he lent me Wolverine, Tales of Weapon X, which is cool, because I haven't heard of this one, so I'm excited to read this. And then he also lent me A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, which it was really good timing because he told me he was going to lend this to me a couple months ago, but I was getting really impatient, and a couple times in Barnes & Noble I almost bought this for myself. So then when he was like, oh, I brought A Monster Calls for you, I was like, that's good, because that saved me from spending $9. But yeah, I'm really excited about this, because I've heard it's amazing, and the illustrations look gorgeous, and yes, very excited about that one. And then we have, Steelheart by Brandon Sanderson. He lent me this, and apparently it's a arc, but, he told me about this, and said that he wanted to lend it to me, and I was like, okay, but I kind of wanted to read Mistborn first, but he said that that's totally fine if I read that first, because he doesn't want this back anytime soon. But where I was a little hesitant to read this now is he said that he wants me to give this to one of our friends when I'm done with this, because one of our mutual friends really loved it, and he did not love it enough to keep it. And so that's why I'm a little hesitant. I'm like, wait a second, you did not love this enough to keep it. That makes me hesitant to want to read it. But, I don't know. Maybe I should read this first and then build up to Mistborn. And then that way, if this isn't that great, and I love Mistborn, it'll just be like, I was going to say it'd be like a stepping stone in his writing, but since this is one of his most recent books, well, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. I am excited to read this. Just a little hesitant. And then he also lent me Fables Volume 2. He actually gave me Fables Volume 1, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before that. Yeah, so I'm going to read both of these, and I'm very excited. And I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but one of my favorite things about these books, and the reason why I eventually want to own all of them, is they have turtleback covers underneath the regular cover. And they're beautiful. So, yeah, that was my other one. And that is the end of my little mini haul. And next up will be my March wrap-up and April to be read. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.